Who Edd Cobley is. So you've probably heard of my father, Vince Cobley, and we have been off-roading all our lives. And I've been born and bred throughout the off-road scene. I've driven for companies such as Bowler Motorsport. I've done a lot of work with the BBC car programme Top Gear, Fifth Gear, but my passion is Land Rovers, and certainly the Defender. It's been a big part of my life, and it's made me who I am in many ways. And today we're going to be talking about the new Vortex system on the 2.2 and possibly on some 300 TDIs as well. The Defender is such a synonymous vehicle. It's been around for many years, and I have two very small important people in my life now that still see the Defender as the only Land Rover out there. Some of the places I go in the world, Africa, Tunisia, Eritrea, you drive in a Land Rover, you get such a great feeling of people saying that's the first car my father ever seen in Africa. So any mods we can do to that to make it more environmentally friendly, perform better, make the temperature of the engine cooler, and make the driving experience better for that customer, let's do it, let's do it.
Vortex itself is a product which reduces back pressure, and by reducing back pressure you get a much more efficient engine. There's no downside whatsoever. We specialise in by reducing the back pressure. It's only a benefit all the way through, so you'll get lower emissions, more power, and save your fuel.
I was sceptical initially, I must admit. Then I met a guy called Steve Laws, who was a customer, who came in his Land Rover and was very enthusiastic about the Vortex system. And I will be honest, initially I sort of a shrug of the shoulder, I didn't really believe it, and we spent the whole day in his own Land Rover. And I was blown away by the linearness of the torque in the 300 TDI, and I've spent many years in a 300. I love that engine, I really do. I was quite surprised in the performance of the vehicle on the road. It shocked me as we did a car swap. He drove mine back, I drove his. And I was really surprised in the overall performance. I haven't had enough time with the Vortex exhaust to honestly say the fuel economy increased, and I will put my hand up and say when I get an exhaust that does something different, I probably use the right foot a little bit more. So I'm not going to be the person you probably want to speak to about emissions, but I think their evidence is coming.
By getting a cleaner burn, so a more complete combustion, you're not having to use as much fuel to achieve a good combustion. If you're getting more air into the cylinder, you're getting a better combustion.
In this Defender, up and down the hill, driven through some streets, I was a bit sceptical, but the performance I seen from what was a customer, now a good friend Steve, in his 300 was quite clear. The off-road capability, and a lot of people seem to think we want big brake horsepower. Actually, we want a very flat, big torque curve, and that's what the Vortex is helping with. The sound is different, the performance is better, the emissions are better, the fuel economy is better. What more is there really to say? I mean, your one-stop shop is Vortex.
Vortex technology, the solution to negate back pressure. Vortex's patented technology uses wasted energy in the form of exhaust pressure to accelerate gas over a profiled shape, creating a vortex. Acceleration of the gas flow creates low pressure in front of the vortex, resulting in a vacuum effect. This low pressure allows the engine to evacuate exhaust gases efficiently in front of the vortex and acceleration of gas behind. The effect of scavenging the exhaust gases in front of the vortex allows the engine to breathe freely with little or no gas leakage back into the combustion chamber, allowing cleaner air into the cylinder for more complete combustion. The spiralling acceleration of gas out of the system ensures no further build-up of back pressure occurs, resulting in more power, more torque, more MPG, reduced emissions, reduced engine stress, reduced turbo lag. Additional benefits include longer catalyst life, longer DPF life, increased service intervals, less carbon build-up, longer engine life, improved heat dissipation. Vortex, the next generation of exhaust has arrived.